Alright, here we go. We'll be playing as Alfred of Wessex. After decades of Viking raids, the Wessex succession passed from brother to brother, down to Alfred, whose temperament, some say, was best suited to a life of piety and learning. However, having defeated the Vikings in battle, he now negotiated for lasting peace. Unfortunately, the Vikings renegade, and their raids have since intensified, even driving the Wessex king from his capital for a while. Naturally, Alfred is preparing to fight back. Alright, let's go. Wessex.
Long have the Vikings raided our lands, but nothing prepared us for their great army. For a decade we fought them, the tide of battle ebbing back and forth. Until finally, they were defeated, and their great army fled our lands. Now, England lies divided. Its old political order washed away. Too long have we fought amongst ourselves. Now is the time to unite as England.
England is divided, weakened from a decade of fighting. West Saxon has suffered greatly, but its star is on the rise. It is your fate to bring order back to these lands. You have vassals under your protection who are sworn to aid you in time of war. They are Gwent and Glewissig to your northwest, Defn and Kernu to your west, and South Saxa and Kent to the east. It is important to maintain good relations with your vassals. If you do not, they may choose to break your treaty rather than join your war. Rumors abound of new Viking incursions in the south. You will need to build up your defenses there to make sure you are not caught off guard when they strike. One of your armies is ready to attack the southern rebels. Dealing with this threat promptly will bring much needed stability to your lands.
We will do our utmost.
Alright, there's King Alfred. Now we're gonna go in there and we're gonna
Let battle
attack.
commence.
Such a great game.
Cavalry!
Alright, here we go.
Enemies beware! Making ready! A cavalry charge to the rear of an enemy formation can be devastating. Ready for war! Keep your cavalry in reserve, and then hammer the flank or rear of the enemy. Courage, men! Yours to command. Don't hold back! beware! Now, lads! Pound the earth! Quick march! On the double!
On this field, these people here will perish. I always like to use the cavalry to distract or scatter their formations while I'll set up my formations. Solid tactic in Total War games.
Glory awaits!
Just waiting for these guys not to get so tired. They're relatively fresh. They're winded.
Ready for war! Don't hold back! God is with
Move
us!
these guys up. Alright, here we go. Let's get everybody into formation. There we go. Alright, they're winded, active, fresh. Alright. So now, we're gonna head that way. Put these guys here. Play a little game with them. I'll slowly advance these guys up.
On the double! Don't hold back!
Scout horsemen. Let's see what they do here.
Archers! Take the fight to them! The enemy reveals themselves!
Burn them.
We've sighted the enemy! Incoming! We found our foe! Our general is under attack! What's it? Incoming! We're under fire! Thames! Bowman! Incoming! Spearman! Archers!
Two regular shots here.
Quick marksman! Faster! Swordsman! Cavalry!
There goes the archers.
See! They flee before our might! Set for war! Send the barrage! Quick march! General! Here's them! Spearman! The battle is turning in our favor! Archers! Attack! Charge! Bowman! As you command! Archers! Horsemen! Hit hard! The troops are routing! Spearmen! Wipe them out! Enemies beware! They won't break us! Thieves! Get down! Bowmen! Run, warriors! Ready for war! Charge them! Hit hard! Wipe them out!
There they go.
Thieves! Don't hold back!
This was a decisive win.
Eager to fight! Run, warriors! Thames!
You really think they're gonna run at you?
Let's do this, lads.
Alright.
Annihilate them! Archers! Ready! Charge them! On the double! Horseman! Attack! That's it! Battle awaits us! Death from afar! Spearman! For victory! See, they flee before our might. Charge! Yours to command. Making ready for victory! Charge them! Archers! Don't hold back! Thames! Run, warriors! Horsemen! Shift yourselves! Making haste! Ready for war! Thames! Hit hard! Charge! The troops are routing! Well done, lads!
Nicely done.
Well done, lads!
It's pretty dominant. Guy didn't have much of a chance. There's one guy left.
Marches with us! The men have trained for this.
Just auto-resolve this last one.
Let us advance!
It's Winchester. Get some food. Wiglaf, Raywald. Let's read about Winchester, yeah? By the post-Roman era, most communities in the British Isles have moved away from the tribal hierarchies seen in the past centuries and started to be ruled over by fully fledged kingdoms. Tribal hall buildings remained important meeting places, however, acting as effective arms of governance and dispensation of justice. They were also an assembly of places for groups like guilds, religious orders, and tithlings, that is, groups of kinsmen or unrelated freemen who acted as sureties for one another's behavior. Saxon and Viking poetry often alludes to the joys of the hall, a clear reference to the feasting and drinking that often took place before or after battles. This also served as a quasi-political purpose, as successful kings did not only attract men to their service solely by being courageous warriors or effective rulers, the faithful would share in their leaders' revelries in return for being eternally prepared to fight and die for them in times of war. That is the Great Hall. We gotta get a royal palace. Okay, let's get more stuff going here. Alright, let's see what we got going on for diplomacy. Who am I at war with? Okay, that's my vassal, that's my vassal, 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 vassal. So, Huish, their vassal kingdom of Mercia. I said we gotta clean up this, like, Norse area. Yeah, well, I think what we'll do is we'll go to war with East Anglia. See how that goes. We're gonna position ourselves in Epsom and try to besiege London. We could go after that. We already have a few territories, and they'll make our province better. We just have to get the Winchester with Alfred. Pretty good. I have a decent amount of mods on from the Steam Workshop. There's a lot of overhaul mods. Like there's one from the 1066 mod. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I recommend this game. Leifston requires an agricultural estate. Sure. Alright, Leifston. Do some internal diplomacy there.
All forces in good order. The men are ready to serve.
Whew. Yeah, Stonehenge. Pretty cool. I don't know what that one is. It's pretty cool. Cliffs of Dover over here. Yep, there. There's the whole Jurassic coastline. The Isle of Wight. Southampton. Worcester, Middlehurst, Sussex. All these old names.
The men have trained for this.
Who here has read the Anglo-Saxon Chronicle? Let me know in the comments if you have.
My endeavors are rewarded. To glory we march. We await your commands.
We will do our utmost.
Try to read about Winchester. One of the oldest cities in England. That and Tamworth. There's Tamworth. Oxenford. It is Tamworth.
By no means.
It's a really old city. It's near the Offa's Dyke. Keep the crazy Welsh out.
I grow ever stronger.
Okay, we get more troops.
In good order.
1, 2, 3, 30 food. Gain. Let's do another. There we go. Alright. This is going really well.
The men are ready to serve.
Our ownership may be of mutual benefit. I had
We don't make friends with them. I'm not going to. We don't really know. I think we should go to war with in the east of East Anglian territories. And just build up this troop count and kind of sitting on this egg for a little bit. So these guys are all at full strength. I like how in this game troops cost food. It's a very important thing, and it makes sense. You gotta produce food to have troops. Let's go with this one.
We await your commands.
Prepare for battle in the summer. Yep.
We'll do our utmost.
Priest. Quartermaster. Let's see if we can get Bard, Scribe, income. Yep, let's get some income there. Low public order. We're in Middlesex. Yeah, because we need to take London. That's why.
All forces in good order.
Mercian history is pretty cool. I have a book on it in my room. Look at the Anglo-Saxon Chronicle here, and I have the Mercian book about the history of Mercia. or means middle kingdom or middle in England. Mercia. Nice, we're making a lot of money here. Getting some good food out of it.
The men are ready to serve.
I think we can move towards Evesham now. Our troops are starting to get strong. We just gotta stay on the road.
The men have trained for this.
Head this way, and there's a road here. There's a Dorchester.
We await your commands.
It's a slower start, but definitely more building tall tactics with here. There's other starts where you can only have one city. When you're Alfred, you have a swath of land you have to manage, especially that you have allies everywhere in the south here. Wessex Kingdom is actually pretty much this whole thing. Even the Cornish, they're even your friends. They don't like you because you're Anglo-Saxon and they're native Britannic. During the Anglo-Saxon migration, they're coming from Germany, Denmark area, northern Germany, and when the Romans started retracting from their lands and retreating back to the native lands of Rome, the collapse of the Western Roman Empire, the Saxons started taking these existing territories from the native Brythonic people that were having trade agreements and deals with the Romans. The Romans started leaving. They started settling on these lands, the Saxons. There's a lot of these old territories like North Leod, like that's Northumbria. That's a very old kingdom. And then you have the Mercians is a very old kingdom. Wessex is old kingdom, and Kent, very old kingdom.
We await your commands. We will do our utmost. God marches with us.
We're making our way to Evesham.
My offer is fair.
Ada
I believe you are wise enough to
wants
see
to
that.
marry. He wants who? Edred? Ada? Wow, he's so old. I don't think that's a good deal, Ada.
There will be other. Our blades are yours. Let us advance. All forces in good order.
Ethelhelm is the heir, and who is he to anybody? Alright, Ethelred, my older brother, who died from sickness. Well, we'll get them married. Hrothgar, and maybe they'll have a child. They're both 40 years old, so I don't know about that. But Ethelhelm is my heir, my nephew, and Ethelwald is there. But I think I didn't know Ethelfled died. That was weird. That doesn't usually happen. There's my heir, Edward. I have a lot of kids. Wow, I didn't realize. I know historically Ethelfled marries into the Mercian family. Edward becomes the king. Really renowned in his way.
The men are ready to go. On the march!
We're just waiting to have food. We need more production. Court school. Fame. Minus 15 corruption. We could get that. That'd be fantastic. Save us some money. Expand the settlement. This will give us income. Minister of St. Swithin. So we'll get some food here, and we'll get more food. We'll do an overseas beach port, Southampton. We'll make that a powerhouse.
The men have trained for this.
We'll let them grow. I think these troops alone could take this city. We have some Thane horsemen. Let those guys go up all the way to 100%, and then we'll.
The hand of friendship.
Perfect.
It is a relief.
Yep. Mercian Kingdom. I think we'll marry into them and eventually just create a vassal kingdom or just annex them altogether. See what diplomacy I can do with that. Play some games with that. Let's see what we can do now. Marion, if I can get that, that'd be really nice to paint up there.
Well met. Let us drink to a beneficial meeting. I fear I...
Beowulf. Alright, we're gonna sit outside the gates of London. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 11. This will work in my favor. I think we'll see if we have any agreements with East Anglia. We do not, actually. I think we're gonna go for it. We'll go for it. We'll see what we can do. That's strange that they don't want me to go in there. Guess we'll declare war on them anyway to see what happens.
We will talk now.
How do you... Do I have any agreements with him? Why can't I declare war with him? Is East Anglia... Why can't I declare war on him? Oh, wait a minute. I have something going on with them, don't I?
I will hear what you...
Yes, I do.
You will get a fair hearing.
I have a treaty with him. We're trading, actually. I do want London. What if we go to war with Beetleborg? And then we can have all the wars we want. It'd be better to go to war with Bedborg, I guess. I don't know why I can't attack them. Stage that all the way through. We could take Tilleberg. Interesting. But this is a really good playthrough. I recommend being Wessex. It's complex, but there's a lot of management involved. If you want war and all that, it's a slower start. But I recommend historical Wessex.